Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
I thought they were more qualified. I had the same conversation with them. I had the same conversation with your mother, and she hasn't returned. So
here's the thing.
I'm hesitant to give the people here hope. So if you could help me with that, I would be appreciative.
We've probably got people already on the inside of Quilton. We got a whole boat waiting for our signal. What's a few more people could go a long ways towards our cause.
The problem I have is every day we need to keep up the ritual that protects this place so that we are not destroyed by the shambling roots.
How long
every
are you gonna
day.
stay here?
What's that?
Say we go to Quilton Bay and we fail. How long do you plan on staying here?
We're going to stay here as long as we can. We've been holding out for years.
Jason.
An enclave can be rebuilt.
It can't. If this falls, the magic that keeps it safe will be gone.
How about this? Which direction is the temple from Quilton Bay?
I could show you that.
Why don't we go? We knock out the temple, or the thing in the temple. We come back. And if we succeed at the temple, then you guys come help us at Quilton Bay.
If
Your druid's job should be much easier after that.
If you are able to consecrate the temple.
Consecrate. We'll consummate.
Well, don't have sex with the temple.
No. Who said anything about having sex with a temple? Come on.
Sorry.
That's not what consummate means.
That's not what that means? I thought that's what it meant.
No, I'm kidding.
Consummating a temple.
Totally
That seems
does.
crazy.
It was a really good joke.
But if you were to consecrate the temple, return it to its
Oh,
former
you didn't
balance,
say in. My bad. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
then the roots will return to what they were. The forest will slowly become less dangerous. Our druids can stop their ritual. They can regain some of the life force they're losing every day. If you're able to consecrate it, then we are indebted to you in any way that you see fit. But as it stands, we need to every day perform our ritual, find ingredients for that ritual, and find enough food to keep us and our owlbears alive.
Well,
Until then, we can't stop.
Jason, I think we should go help him.
You know what? That seems like a good idea, but I mean, it does sound like you need help getting
Jason,
foraging.
Here's an idea. Yeah.
And getting ingredients.
Jason, why don't you help them get ingredients?
Yes.
And Crow and Monet come with us.
I don't want to leave Jason.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, Jason killed that frog.
I mean,
he did a really good job.
He's like
killing
the
that
most
frog.
powerful
Okay,
guy
you know
I
what? Fine,
know.
whatever.
He knows everything.
Everybody loves Jason. I get it.
Well, no, I mean, I just
everybody loves him.
I'm wherever
Stop winking at
we
me,
can
Ben.
be
with that-
used best. I think is where we should be used. I mean, Simon's really the one that got us here.
Jason, pipe down. Get up.
No. Let's hear what he has to say.
I'm just saying, like, the reason I think I stumbled a couple of times getting here, and Simon really helped me out, and wherever
So
I could be
modest.
usul.
Jason, you're so modest.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The ever humble warrior. Thank you, Jason. Now,
Seriously though, Jason, you're gonna come with us and you're gonna help us out.
Ken says that's pretty dangerous, though.
And,
He's saying you should
honestly,
do
I
that.
think
You're not even a member of the Enclave.
Ken, I really came here to help you. Miss Monroe told us that we should help wherever we can, whatever we can do, whatever is within our skill set, and I thought bringing these people here would be helpful. And I lost somebody, and I'm a little scared, guys.
I'm going to roll a persuasion on Jason.
Hey guys,
What are you trying to persuade
I want
Jason?
to inspire him and
Okay.
basically be like, because he just said, Miss Monroe told us to help, and I want to just be like, and now Miss Monroe needs your help. So stop your belly aching. You don't have to lead. We'll lead. We're gonna go. We're gonna knock out this thing. It's infesting the temple, and I just rolled a motherfucking 23.
Hell yeah.
You see him kind of look around. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. I came here to help, and so if consecrating this temple will help the druids out, then this is what I'm here for.
Exactly.
And Ken,
You've got my axe.
I've heard that before. Ken, I feel bad that we're taking this help that could be used.
They can't even feed them
for the community. I understand that, but they could, help them in some way. So I want to give you something that I've been hanging on to for a while. We encountered a witch, a good witch, a long time ago, and in her stores she had some potatoes.
Okay.
And
I like potatoes.
Yeah, I feel like you could use them, but I feel like hopefully, because they're a good witch's potatoes, maybe something special can be done with them, and they can provide sustenance more than just
many eyes.
yeah,
They're
like
definitely
feed
sprouting right now.
yeah, they've got the eyes or whatever. So make use of them however you can. I know it's not much, but I just want you to know I support you, and I want you nothing but success for you.
And you're talking to
Ken?
Ken. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Not Jason.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, yes, please." And you've got these.
Yeah, two potatoes from the witch cellar.
And it's been a while.
Yeah.
Right. They've got roots going out to, who
they're
knows
looking
where.
for
like
ground.
You pull them out and it's like hair that almost comes out.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh my goodness, now that's a potato." Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. No, this will be good. And he kind of sets it in a bowl he's got off to the side, and you see him just kind of have his hand over it for about a minute, and he goes, "Okay. Oh, that's a good potato. Oh, that's a good potato. Okay, this is actually going to be really good. We could probably hold out a few more months with this one."
Oh, right.
And you see the root tendrils kind of twitch a little bit. And twitch a little
That's
bit
both
more.
creepy and cool.
And they grow in a sudden spurt, and they grow in another spurt, and these roots start to take root in the bowl itself.
Oh.
And he's like, and he has done something magical to this, and is like,
Get it in the
"Oh yeah, we've got a place to plant this. Oh, this is gonna be great. We've got there's like a dead log out in the forest where we've been really focusing on. If we get this inside, we're gonna grow some big old potatoes."
Nice.
Hey,
makes me happy.
Hey, Ken,
Potatoes.
look, I appreciate, but I gotta be honest, the fruit paste with the bread, the sweet and the savory is not really cutting it for me. Do you got something a little more savory, is like for dipping some kind of
Savory?
sauce?
Oh,
Yeah, I can put my bread in.
Yes,
Am I
hold
not
on,
reading
hold
the
on,
room
hold
or
on.
something?
No,
you guys seem
you are my guest.
Oh, what are these
Please.
two potatoes?
No, you're,
And
you're
he-
totally actually really not reading the room.
He leaves out into the
shoot, my bad.
front door.
They're
You see
starving
him kind of
shit.
whistle a little bit, and you see his silhouette. An arm just reaches up, and he comes back in, and you see he's got a crow that he's
Oh, this is weird.
killed.
There you
And he
go.
brings it. He's like, "Here, hold on. I
for
can
you.
make something up." He kind of you see him just in
Crow
a
pie,
matter
baby.
of moments, just cut this thing up and get the the organs out, and he finds some of the liver of the crow, and he takes that same bowl and mixes it up, and makes like a livery savory paste.
Ooh, all right. Okay,
Try that one out. Try that one
now
out.
we're talking. Now we're talking, boys. Woo wee.
Crow for a crow.
And you see him, he's just kind of like taking the crow apart, taking the leaves of, or not the leaves, the
Feathers.
feathers, and the bones, and taking all the other corners. He's got like little jars that he's like putting all these things in. You see on the shelf,
They really like
Yeah.
paste.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of bones, a bunch of feathers. You're like, oh, okay.
This is exactly what I need. By the way,
Of course. I'm happy
What
to
would you
happy to
guys
help.
decide? Like, what are you doing, Jason? What are we doing? Where
We're
are we
gonna
going?
go uninfest the temple.
Oh, all right. Hey, whatever you guys want to do, I guess I'm on board. As
And
long as
Jason's-
Jason says it's cool,
He's
right,
not
Jason?
the boss anymore.
Right, Jason?
Jason's not the boss?
No.
Oh, all right.
I
Now-
was just trying to get you guys
Now
here.
we're telling tall tales.
Jason,
He's just being real humble.
Jason,
Yo,
I do
all
want
right,
to
yeah,
say
no, sure.
you did an excellent job, and I am thankful that you were a part of this group.
Hey, thank you. I'm happy I could help. Yeah.
All right.
Well, should we go uninfest the temple?
Should we have just a little party for Jason real quick? Maybe.
I don't need a party. That seems like a little
fireworks?
too much. I don't think fireworks is a good idea here.
Especially in the wood. Yeah.
In the woods where there's dangerous stuff around.
I think we should just, head on to the temple thing, man. Let's just get this over with.
We
Yeah.
should just go
Yeah.
uninfest.
It's a fun idea, though,
Yeah.
Monet.
Maybe we should rest
Yeah.
and then go.
Do you?
Kin speaks up. He says, I'll have Daedra show you where it is tonight. That'll be the safest time.
Great.
We heard the shambling roots. I assume that you kind of caught its attention earlier. We're going to wait for it to die down.
Yeah.
Daedra will
It
take you in the
crushed
woods.
Benson.
Do you have any tips on how to avoid detection?
I mean, if you made it here, you did something right. I mean,
It's true.
I know this was supposed to happen a while
it's difficult. It's difficult. It's not.
You're supposed to be a ranger, just like we are. You're supposed to be one of us, but Quilton and Alistair made sure, to keep us apart, it seems. So, Simon, I trust that you're your mother's son. You know what you're doing out there.
And I trust that Quilton and the Enclave won't be separated for much longer.
I hope so. It's been a long time without them.
Is there a place that we can get some rest now
Yes.
before we go?
Take
Yes.
one of those owlbears with us too. Is there one that's nice?
Oh, they're all pretty nice. And Daedra will have. She has an owlbear, well as a few of the other rangers. And I'll have her talk to you about that. We don't have extra owlbears to spare. Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, I was hoping.
We do not have extra owlbears to spare.
I could just ride one for a little bit.
You want to ride we don't really. I mean, that's not really what we're. I don't think we don't have a riding service for owlbears.
I thought you rode owlbears.
Oh, we do. It just takes a long time before the owlbear can trust you.
They don't have an Uber for.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
they're
baby Bjorn to one or something.
no. Well, I mean, we could strap you to one, but that's more like the owlbear's carrying you as opposed to.
That would work.
That's fine.
You go where
we can
it
make
wants.
That,
Yeah.
no, we can make that work. We've got I'll get you figured out.
Perfect.
And he goes outside. And he shows you. He points down to an area. There's a long house next to the opening, the entrance to where the Owlbear cave was. He says, "Y'all can rest in there if you'd like. Don't disturb the druids." And he points down at the circle of chanting druids at the bottom of this place. Don't disturb them. They're the only thing that keeps the horrors of the forest out.
All right.
For here and Quilton, by the way. Only reason Quilton's safe is because of what they're doing. So
We get it.
rest there. Daedra will come find you tonight. If you have any other questions, find me, and I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you, Ken.
Glad you all made it here. We'll put you to work. And then the last member of Jason's crew pipes up and just says, I don't want to go to any forest temple. I just want to help out where I can. I can find mushrooms really good.
I roll a persuasion to make him come with. No, I'm kidding.
He said, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Crabman. I do not want to hear it. My buddy died. Benson died, so I'm just gonna.
Hey, I know it's rough, Benson. We all love Benson.
He was my
I get
best
it.
friend.
You're not cut out for this. You stay here.
I'll stay here. I'm gonna find mushrooms. I'm gonna find leaves. I'm gonna find orchids. Don't you worry about it.
I think that's a great use of your talents.
Thank you.
But when we liberate the temple, we go to Quilton Bay. You're our man, right? You're coming back with us.
I mean, I get, unless they don't need help here, or they do need help here. If they need help here, I'm here, man.
I think the help they'll need will be with us at Quilton Bay.
What do you need? What do you need so many people for?
To kill.
Okay, I'm not interested in that. There's too much killing happening in the world.
Hey,
That's
no,
not.
it's
I'm
fine.
not for that.
Hey,
There's ways to help without killing.
hey,
That's what I'm trying to do.
You're fine. You stay here and you're contributing. You're part of it.
Okay.
You're a good man.
If you need me to kill someone, I'll kill him. But like,
What was
you
your
try
name?
it first. I forgot already.
Wasn't it Jerry?
Jerry.
That's right. Yeah.
Jerry, you hang on to that feeling you just admitted to right there.
Okay.
You let that get nice and hard inside your mind, and then we might use that.
Let it poison
All right.
your mind.
You go ahead
Yeah.
and find some mushrooms until then.
I'll find mushrooms.
Imagine
guys
they're-
enjoy.
Imagine that they're, as you pluck them from the soil, that they are like souls, living souls that you'll pluck out of existence in
Oh,
the
by
future.
the gods! What the hell are you talking about? Plucking souls out of existence.
Hey,
you were
Jerry, don't
quoting
listen to that man. He's disturbed. All right, there's
It
something wrong
sounds
with
like
him.
it.
He's got crab coming out one of
I
his
think
eyes.
you should sleep, even if you don't have to.
And then
He walks away.
and then it flashes forward to how we have a statue erected of Jerry in Quilton Bay. His name is like Jerry the murderer or whatever. He just kills like
right.
200 soldiers.
So you guys gotta have the run of the enclave until tonight.
I definitely want to get a long rest.
Yeah, I got
Yeah?
rest too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get my
Take a long
Eldritch
rest.
Blasts back.
And if there's enough time, I'd like to have a chat with Daedra
Yeah.
before heading out for the temple.
Yeah, you can find her. Eventually, she's outside of the Owlbear caves, kind of getting ready for the night. But yeah, she's this taller tiefling gal. You see, she has like actual armor on, like leather armor, and almost like a ghillie suit as part of the armor.
Nice.
It is hard to see her if she is standing still
Yeah.
and there's any sort of forest nearby.
Nice.
She's got these tall
That's Ben's thing.
horns, and
Love him when I can't see him.
she sees you but doesn't pay mind to you unless you come up and talk to her.
I absolutely. I approach and I say, "Excuse me, Daedra."
Yes, Simon Monroe, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yes. Are you heading out for a hunt, or what's with the?
Eventually, yeah, tonight we're taking you and your crew to the temple.
Oh, and you're suited up like that. Should we also?
I mean, the better you can hide in the forest,
Okay.
make my job easier.
Okay. Well, that's really helpful.
I
Thank
look
you.
like a corpse.
Of course.
Now, Ken said something really interesting when we were having a conversation earlier. One of my friends was super hyped up about riding an owlbear. And Ken didn't seem very impressed by that, but did mention that you might have something to share with me about owlbears, or I'm not really sure what it was.
Ken said something, and you're not sure what it
He's a
was, and so
Monroe.
you're asking me about it?
He's a Monroe.
Is she-
He was going to join
Can-
the Enclave.
Did-
Maybe he's got an owlbear waiting for him.
Daedra knows. If it helps, and I kind of brandish my enclave signet, or
That's my quilt. You just pulled my quilt.
but I had the thing on it.
The bit of jewelry.
Yeah.
I've got it now. I'm wearing it.
No.
Yeah. I give it back to you.
Oh, thanks.
You forgot to take it off.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm here to learn. What can you teach me? I want your tutelage.
Sure, that makes sense. I mean, you're supposed to be here, God, what, almost a year ago? Learn all this from me?
Yeah.
But it seems you didn't show up.
Well,
And now
that's-
you're here, and you're going to fix the temple, which I've been asking Ken to do for months. But he's allowing you to go, I guess, and not me.
He seems like a conservative fellow.
He does seem like a conservative fellow. He doesn't like to take risks. I'm fine with taking them, but apparently there's other things that are more important.
Well, there were a lot of complications, and I can't really get into all of it right now, but you have to believe me when I say I would have been here had I been able to.
I don't have to believe anything. All I know is you're here now, taking you to the temple where your mother went and didn't return from, and a bunch of other people went and didn't return from. And I'm just going to hope that you guys do.
You can watch it for yourself. You can come with us. You can help us.
I need to protect the enclave. I need to make sure it stays safe.
We'll literally be back in a day.
Hope so.
Why are you so salty with me? Let's get real, because you know why I'm here. You know my mother. That's all I'm worried about right now. The past is the past. As soon as we get her, help the enclave, we are going to liberate Quilton. And I feel like those are all things that you can align with and that you can be a part of. So why the friction right now?
She takes a deep breath. She softens a little bit. I don't know. I think it's because I want to be doing the thing you're doing. Been asking Ken to do that this whole time, but I mean, he's right. If we don't keep the ritual going, if we don't keep everyone fed and safe, then there's no reason for us to have been doing what we've been doing the past 2 years.
That means a lot to me that you would care so much.
Oh, that's why I'm here. That's why any of us are here, is because we care about this forest and we care about the people that are here to protect it.
Has it occurred to you that perhaps this moment has been offered to you by fate? You've been wanting to do something about this temple for a while now, and you can if you'd like.
I don't care much for fate. Never have.
Call it what you will.
What about history? Because it's possible that we needed to go on I don't want to call it a journey, but
being arrested and imprisoned.
You weren't there.
I'm trying to leave that
Shush,
out
turtle.
of it. Go to your shell. We maybe weren't ready, in all honesty.
Might be.
But we're
Maybe
ready
you
now.
were, though. Maybe you were ready.
If
and we lost time because of it.
If
This
we
is why I
were
don't
here-
care about fate. Is you got to do what you can do in the moment.
Exactly.
And that's
This
why
is
we're
your
here.
moment, Daedra. You can stay behind if you'd like, because Ken told you that it was going to be safer and the best thing for the enclave, but perhaps the best thing for the enclave is for you to do what you always wanted to do and do it with us, because we're here to help. Ken couldn't have planned for us, but you've been ready. You've been waiting.
Well,
And
what
they've
are you
needed-
getting at?
I'm getting at the fact that you should come with us to the temple and help us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm ready and willing to roll a persuasion check for that if I have to.
There's nothing I'd like more than to do that,
Oh.
except
Oh.
for keeping the enclave safe.
The enclave will be safe. We'll be back in less than 24 hours. What's a half a day mean?
You
That-
keep
4
saying
hours?
this. You keep saying this like you're going to walk in there and get it done. That's what Simon's mother said.
That's literally what we do, though.
Okay, that's what she does. She gets jobs done, and she did it for years.
Ben, tread lightly
Kept
because you're
us-
about to insult my mother, too.
Kept us fed, kept the people of Quilton fed, and then she walked into this temple and has not been seen since.
Yeah, but she didn't have us.
Okay? You're not going to have her. Does that work that way? Does it work
Good.
that way?
She better stay out of our way.
Ben, don't you dare
I don't
wink
trust
at me.
him.
Yeah. He has a funny way of talking. It's from when he was 20 leagues under. You have to forgive him.
Do you ever sleep?
No.
Okay, that might
Yeah.
answer.
I used-
something.
We've all been thinking that he's supposed to have been. He just,
I used to.
yeah.
back when I was like a full body.
Gotcha. When you weren't creepy as hell.
Yeah. Alistair killed me. Well, Alistair didn't kill me. He had definitely seemed like he had a big part to play in it, though.
Yeah.
He seems like he's got a part to play in everything.
Yeah. And now I'm back. It's like vengeance.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my plan tonight, when you get rested, is I'll take you to the temple, but I can't go in with you unless there's another expert hunter that's willing to, provide for the enclave. We all got responsibilities, and that one's mine.
Isn't Jason an expert hunter?
He would definitely say.
I mean, that scrawny kid that you brought with you? That who you're talking about?
Is
Yeah.
Jason scrawny?
He's pretty scrawny.
Yeah.
That's just because he's not very well. He's busy hunting for other people and giving them food.
Well, you got to take care of yourself first. If you're not doing that, then you're not helpful to anyone. So that's something we're going to have to teach him.
Ben, we don't want to oversell and
Under-deliver.
Yeah.
Right, Daedra, you're going to walk us to the temple, and then you're going to walk us back because we'll solve what's happening there so quickly, so fast.
That is something to consider. Ken did say, or the arrangement that we have with Ken is that we're going to accomplish this thing and come back. Once we've accomplished that thing, you will be free to help us, right?
That sounds fantastic. I don't want to pull that away from you, and I don't want to pull your confidence away from you, but that kind of hope has hurt us before.
What do we face that is so daunting?
We don't know. We've had people go in there. I've had a few come out.
You are so scared of the unknown.
And what they told us was that they had no memory of even entering that place.
Oh, great. Helpful because I don't have any brain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you've got brain.
We're going to consummate that temple.
Gonna hang that brain.
You know what?
What?
Consummate.
Sorry, it's just a joke between
If I may translate, I ain't known these fellas for too long, but I think they're planning on just having sex inside the temple. From what
Are you
I'm
planning
getting,
on having sex inside the temple?
I'm picking up some kind of weird chemistry between them that I don't quite understand, but, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
we
all
know.
for love for everyone. So
Unfortunately,
There's lots of room in my shell.
I don't think I'm fully functioning after the accident.
Okay, I don't know what I'm sending into this temple. We all have fun, I guess.
Hey, I don't mean to not read the room, but y'all got any whiskey?
We don't have any whiskey, no.
I thought you were going to say weed.
Oh, maybe a pipe.
We've got pipe. Yeah.
I'll do a
That
little
sounds-
smoke.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and she
Hold on,
just
cooler
reaches
if you
into her,
did.
her leather jacket, and she's
Hell
got like
yeah.
a small little wrapped thing, and pulls out. Oh, yeah, we got tons of this.
Oh, hell
We're
yeah.
starving. We're starving for food, but God, the plants out there are
Oh,
great.
hey, you want to smoke with me?
Oh, not right now.
Are you sure?
I'll smoke you out.
We're-
You know what?
I'm getting everything ready for tonight.
I found a hollowed out tree. We could probably smoke each other out.
Have
real
you
quick.
have you ever hotboxed a shell?
No, that sounds gross. Honestly, I don't want to do that. I ain't doing that shit, man. But you want to smoke with
Just
me
hop
later?
in, Rooster.
I got a spot on a log. I'll be sitting
Tell
over
your
there.
I'll come find you.
I'm gonna try and find some alcohol too. I like to get a little crushed, faded, if you know what I mean, before I go on a big adventure. I ain't been on many adventures. I'm scared on the inside.
Check with the. There's a couple of gals making vinegar up there.
I am very scared, so I'm gonna cope with this by just really losing myself.
Hey, I mean, I know some rangers that's how they do it.
All right. Oh fuck.
They never go into the forest sober.
Oh, life is fleeting.
And Rooster goes off to a log to smoke.
Nice.
So I keep getting stuck on this thought, and Ben, maybe you remember the conversation better than me, but I feel like there's something to do with these owlbears. Like, do you have a spare that can help transport us, or can maybe?
Yeah, Kin told him to talk to you about the owlbears. I don't know. What
We
that
got
means.
owlbears, yeah. I've got an
Right.
owlbear.
He was like, "Do we have one for me or to ride
like,
or something?" And Kin
do-
said, "Talk
I'll-
to Dave."
do rangers get one?
They do.
Well, he's a ranger.
Yeah.
He was supposed to.
He was supposed to be a ranger.
So
And
what
I
did you do with his owlbear?
Well,
There's no way that you didn't have it ready for him.
We did.
And then
I feel like it's gonna be the broken jalopy in the back.
No.
Like, you can have this one.
the disabled one.
And you see, she's been like,
Why did you say that?
God, I'm going to hell. That wasn't even funny. I meant to say something else, and I just said that, and it's not very woke of me. God.
you see, she's been harnessing up an owlbear while you've been talking. She says, "This is Rosie. I didn't get an owlbear when I joined, but when you didn't show up, Ken said I could use yours.
Oh no.
So this is your owlbear.
Okay.
But she's also my best friend, so that's why Rosie's your owlbear."
I want to slowly walk up to Rosie from the side and start to kind of rub it along its neck and side, kind of.
You see, she's like 5 foot tall, about 10 feet, 12 feet long. You pet her fur, and it's just kind of this dry, matted fur, but underneath is just fuzzy and warm. And she just kind of nuzzles up as you pet her. Makes a little.
You could be helping your best friend in battle, but
Rosie seems very loyal.
She's a good owlbear. She saved my hide more times than I could count.
I will see to it that Rosie comes back to you, and you can have Rosie back as your partner.
Hey, if you go in there and you fix the temple, whatever's going wrong, I'm not going to be upset if Rosie goes with you. And if you die in there, then I'm going to keep Rosie anyway. So,
Win-win.
win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nervous laughter.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well,
what about
Daedra.
me?
What about you, Crabman?
Yeah, what about you, Ben?
You want an owlbear too?
No, I'm just curious what you got for me.
Oh, well, like a gift?
Is there a sidecar or something that we can...
No sidecar. We do
Like
have.
a kangaroo pouch in the owlbear. He
Well,
gets to ride in.
yeah, we've got pouches for carrying stuff.
Okay.
She's like holds up, but like a part of a harness that can go on the
Yeah.
side, and it's just like a big bag that for sure any of you could get in.
Okay. I think that's perfect. That's all
Okay.
Ben needs.
All right. Well,
I'm not going to ride in that.
there you go.
Monet will.
It's the Ben seat. Daedra, thank you. It's not lost on me how much Rosie means to you, and I will take good care of Rosie. I promise.
All right.
Is there anything you need from us before we rest up and get ready for... Oh, ghillie suits.
Oh yeah.
We should probably...
He points up, and there's a group of folks who are. These are like people like pulling seeds and stuff out of different plants and like just kind of processing ingredients. You see, ask them up there. They're gonna have a bunch of extra stuff that
Excellent.
they can adorn you with.
Okay.
Get you all sorted.
Okay.
Be harder to see when you're out there.
Excellent. I appreciate it. I put out my hand for a shake.
She shakes.
Excellent.
We ride tonight.
We ride tonight.
All right.
And I tell the gang about the ghillie suits and stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully
And
get outfitted.
Easy enough. There's a group of folks up there. They seem a bit tired from the work they're doing, but are happy to take their odd scraps and adorn each of you with little bits of plant matter.
Excellent.
And you see some of them like still have even roots in them, and it's like they stick them in places, and they're gonna stay alive and
Cool.
grow from
Good.
there.
That makes me happy. Excellent.
All right. So you guys rest up. Long rest before
Yeah.
before you leave.
Lock, stocked, and loaded.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
During this long rest, can we pause the recording so I can go pee?
Yeah.
Like pause? Like not just play without you?
Yeah, because I want to hear...
Fair enough.
How much longer do we want to go?
that are the eyes, and I'm just like, I can't figure out like a character I'd want to play with eyes.
It's got to be the
Make a good
divinity
warlock.
wizard or something.
Make a good warlock.
Ooh.
Cleric
Divinity
to
wizard?
Io.
Divination. That's what I meant. Divination wizard.
All right.
All right.
We back?
Thank you all.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Where
Let
did
the
we-
English see us do it.
Where did we leave off?
Daedra just finished,
I already
and we were
pressed
going to go rest.
Oh.
And that was it.
We're
We're doing a rest.
So you guys take your long rest.
Are we...
Hold on.
And the recording's going, Rhett?
Yes.
Okay.
No Discord allowed.
Bloop.
Muted. You get your long rest in. You've got all your spells, your hit points, all this back. At night, the enclave's a little different. There's a little bit of little floating motes of light. Just different bits of pollen that are illuminated that light up this area.
Like Avatar.
Like, not like Avatar. Cooler. More like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Even cooler.
Yeah. It's pretty quiet. Most of the work that's being done that you saw earlier is not happening. Everyone's kind of resting for the night. The circle of druids, though, are still at the bottom of the enclave on that small island performing their ritual. You see a few of them have basically swapped out. There's a different collection of people down there. But there's still some of the same folks that you saw when you got here. They're still chanting the ritual. Seems like they do this day in, day out. Doesn't stop. Daedra and her crew are just above the Owlbear entrance. You see there's 3 of them up there with 3 owlbears. They've got their armor on. They've got their, masking of their ghillie suits. And they're waiting for you.
You ready, guys?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it, brother. Oh, man. Oh, God, we got to throw him real quick. I went a little too hard.
Oh,
That
no.
might be that liver.
Yeah, well, something that's for sure.
I kind of want to make it clear. I just want to say we're going to listen to Daedra. She is the point person on the way to the temple.
You hear that,
Right.
Jason?
Yep.
All right, whatever you say, cat guy.
And then I'm going to take second. Is that okay with you, Jason? Can I be second? Will you let me be second?
Yes. Yeah.
so
I
good.
will.
So-
I will listen to.
So good. Oh, Jason.
I'll do whatever needs done. You let
Thank
me.
you, Jason.
You just point somewhere and I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're loyal like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're brave.
He's just kind of looking around, just nervous. Okay. Daedra's there. It's like, all right, everybody pick Owlbear to ride with. You stay quiet. You stay hidden. You do what we say, just like Simon told you to do, and we'll get you there safe. Okay, hop on.
Let's do
I
it.
get in a bag, I shell up, and I just like poke my head out.
Yeah, it seems each of them have
love
this
that.
like gathering bag with them. So you hop in one of them, poke your head out. And anyone want to ride with specifically? There's Daedra and then her 2 other hunters.
Yeah, I'll
that
just
you
I'll
haven't
just
met
ride
before.
with one of the hunters.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Ben, you don't have to ride in the bag, but
I'll
do
get
you?
in your bag.
Okay. Oh.
Do we need to make stealth checks as we go to be quiet?
Yeah. So the journey's about a half a day. So you're going to get there in the middle of the night. Go ahead and give me stealth checks with advantage, and that'll be our rolls.
I totally
for
forgot that deep
this.
gnomes already have advantage on stealth checks.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
In a bag, it'd be tough to see you.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 and 18 plus 4, so I think I'm okay.
25.
25, 17, 18 plus 4.
22.
I got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Bag.
26 total. Woo! Oh, no.
I think there's one other.
Oh my god. This is like the saddest thing to watch.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, it feels like oh, Milo, you might have passed up on.
Oh, no! Damn it!
Alpha Team 1, final
And
faction.
he's got like a cool like
Sergeant
sword thing.
Steele. I'll tell you what.
Damn it.
I'll tell you what.
Damn
I'll let this live with your
Thank you.
other guys.
That's not how this works.
He needs to be with my group, though.
Well, honestly, he rolled the first natural.
Oh, no, he's got wings. Okay. So he's like a falcon.
Sergeant Steele.
So
I think you guys are from one of the other factions, though.
First faction.
Yeah.
Final faction, Alpha Team 1.
Oh.
That's true. That's not part of the aliens. That's the like military.
Yeah, these are the Terrans.
Oh, these are the bad guys.
You'll have to read the comic if Dash ever lets you borrow it to figure out who all these people are.
I put it inside of I framed it.
Yeah.
So
Did you get it graded?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. They somehow told me I owe them money for that.
Don't ever bring this back here.
They're like, don't you ever bring this shit near me
They're
again.
like, we collect royalties every time eyeballs touch it. So hang a webcam with it and we'll send you a bill.
But for real, if you want to sponsor our podcast, we're open to it. Okay. Carry
right.
on.
We actually think you're awesome.
Yeah.
And I keep your toys.
We've even read Final Faction. Quick,
So natural, natural 20, 26 total.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's where we were.
Now we're moving that way.
The bag that always
Yeah.
messes me up.
oh, sorry.
With a natural 20, you're nice and quiet. You're keeping the whole group, the 3 owlbears with all of you in tow, are keeping quiet. And you notice that Daedra's very meticulous about the routes she's taking. It's you go here, you wait, you listen, you look, and then you go to the next leg, and then you go to the next leg. And it's about
Ruda.
20 of these different legs to get you to where you're trying to go.
Okay.
About halfway through, she stops everybody. She holds a hand up, everyone stops, everyone goes quiet, and she gets off of her owlbear, and she goes forward to take a look. And you see her like raise her hand up, make a sign, and then the 2 other hunters that are with her, tell the rest of you to be quiet. Says, there's painted ladies up ahead. We gotta wait until they clear out.
Painted ladies.
Yeah, there's these weird witches in the woods we've been seeing ever so often. Got these weird white masks. They're dangerous. If we see them, we try and go a different way, try and lose them.
They're that dangerous.
Yeah. We've killed a couple of them, but most of the time they're a little too much for us to handle. We just steer clear. About 20 minutes go by. You miss the outline of Daedra as she's up ahead. But every so often she moves a little bit and you catch her again. She is just part of the forest. Another 20 minutes go by. And give me perception checks as you're all kind of sitting and waiting.
That's a natural 20.
That's a
plus
natural 20 plus 4.
Oh, no.
1. Mine's -1, actually.
Mine's
Okay.
plus 4.
I mean, 2 natural 20s. You
Hell
guys,
yeah.
the 2 of you see the painted lady. So this
And I have a
is
23.
23.
It's not as good as a natural 20, but
pretty, like you are used to catching
Yeah.
things first. These 2 catch it.
okay.
And you're like, wait, what? And you follow their eye line and you see up in a tree.
I make sure to point it out to Jason.
a large.
before.
Yeah.
I pointed out to Jason.
He's like, what? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. You just see in this like long flowing robe standing on a large tree branch is this just humanoid figure with this long white mask on, with kind of painted colors on it on the edges, just faces your group. And you're not sure how long it's been,
Terrible.
facing you. It's been about 40 minutes now.
I poked my head into my shell.
All right. Everyone, the 2 other hunters are really quiet. Daedra,
Is Daedra aware of this? Did she roll as...
Daedra's up ahead of your group about 40 feet, just keeping an eye. Like she's the one that pointed out that you were stopped because of the painted lady.
And Daedra is aware of the one watching us, or apparently
You're
watching
not
us.
sure.
Okay.
she's the one that gave the information that there was a painted lady in the area.
In the area.
So you would
So I
assume.
make the sound of a bird that would be nocturnal
Mhm.
to try to get Daedra's attention. That's
You
the
see her
sound.
head just kind of slowly turn
And
around,
I indicate towards the painted lady.
and she turns around and sees, and like you see her hand point to where that one is, and then you see her hand point another direction, and you turn and you see another one.
I'm gonna just ever so carefully. No, I'm gonna just knock an arrow
Okay.
in my short bow.
Yep.
But be very. I'm still on the owlbear with that other hunter. I'm like behind him because I'm small.
Okay.
But I just have it just in case. He's gonna be my meat shield in case.
No.
Okay.
I'm in the pouch.
In the pouch, in
my
the shell.
Yeah.
Nothing's getting you. You're so safe.
Hey,
That's why I don't worry about things.
hey, hunter man. Are
Yeah,
these,
yeah.
Are these painted ladies pretty dangerous?
Yeah.
Pretty hard to kill?
They're quick. They can kill you.
Oh shit!
And most of the time we find them with demons summoning things.
Oh, all right.
We've caught them in the middle of the forest, like summoning just absolutely terrifying things. So they're dangerous, and their friends are dangerous.
All right.
So it's not just them we need to keep an eye out for.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Strike first.
We listen to Daedra. I mean, as far as I know, she's gonna have us just wait here until they're gone. It might be a while.
I pet Rosie and
Fair enough.
if Rosie understands any sort of commands, I say sit and be still.
Yeah, she's like she's on alert, but like a guard dog is on alert. You know, she's kind of hunkered down, just keeping an eye on things. What do you guys do? Do you wait? Do you take action?
I ball up.
I do. If Daedra has us wait, I wait.
Yeah.
Daedra's
turtle.
waiting.
I also wait, but I want to try to use my ghillie suit to kind of, I want to curl myself up on the back of my
Mm-hmm.
Rosie to see, blend in hopefully a little bit.
Turtle.
After another 20
I keep
minutes,
thinking of that too.
Yeah.
you see that the one Daedra pointed out is gone, has left.
The other one.
The other one.
Okay.
The one that she saw first. And then the one you saw is still there, still eyes pointed towards you. And Daedra comes back to the group. Says, "It's been about an hour. I have to assume she knows we're here."
It's very
And
eerie.
it's just
The eyes
waiting.
are locked on us.
Yeah.
Do we strike first? As I'm loading my crossbow.
Jason, what should we do?
I mean, maybe we go back to the enclave.
Jason, you wait right there.
It seems safer.
I don't hear your mic at all.
Check.
There we go.
Yeah.
Jason, you wait right there. I say quietly.
Daedra's like, no one's going anywhere. We can either try and kill her, take her out, or try and just go past her quickly. If we go past her quickly, then the roots might be made aware of us. Right now, they don't know we're here. They're not coming after us, but
Let's just wait a second.
I could sneak behind her and take her out, and you guys could shoot her with your bows
I don't know if it's that easy, Monet.
real quick.
People, patience has never failed us.
It hasn't yet.
they're quick, these ladies. Beyond that, if you can get them trapped, if you can get a hold of them, you can kill them. But they're quick.
Hey, Crow,
Yeah.
you threw a rock, and that did a really good job last time.
Thanks.
Daedra, would that be helpful in this situation, or are they too smart
A
for
distraction? Potentially. It'd have to be something kind of big. Enough to get the attention of the painted lady and the roots.
Any magicians here?
No, we're hunters.
that? Well,
we've got some tricks. I can make a loud noise. I don't know if that's going to do it.
Can
It'll be
I-
it though. If we
Is
can
the
absolutely
path
try.
is the path clear? Aside from this,
We've got
like,
a f- we've got a
do we
few
have
more-
a trail?
We've got a few more legs.
Like, I guess can we navigate with memory? Does that make sense?
I think.
Why don't I just tell you what I'm thinking, so you don't have to
please.
guess?
Lay it all out.
Here we go.
I was thinking about bringing in a little more fog to obscure.
Interesting. I mean, yeah. No,
Do you think we could make it through safely?
that could work? That could work for sure.
Okay. And I look at the rest of the party, and as I'm looking at them, there's a fog that raises up from the ground and starts to overtake the path. And yeah.
To get this fog going.
Oh, I get the fog going.
And covers your group. Daedra kind of sees this, thinks to herself, nods, and says, okay, follow me, quick, quiet. She gets on Rosie and starts like making a large arc around the figure in the tree. Go ahead and give me stealth checks with advantage from everyone to just blend in with the fog, or else this lady is going to see you and do something about it.
Shucks.
23.
I got an 11.
19.
I rolled 2 4s.
Oh, jeez.
11,
11.
19.
19,
23.
23. Jason?
Don't fuck this up, Jason.
18.
All right, Jason. My man.
He's a good guy. He's not level 1.
He's solid.
He's level 2.
But the two 11s catch a bit of noise. Either sticks breaking underneath or
It's my armor jiggling.
armor jiggling, some loud yelps. But
I had to spit.
having to spit.
It's too wet.
With the fog around you, you're unsure where the painted lady is. You hear the noise that your group makes, and Daedra speeds up.
I also speed up. I relay that to whoever's behind me.
Yeah,
don't
I mean
know who's
you're
behind me.
all
Yeah.
you're tightly grouped. 3 owlbears making this journey.
faster. Make a break for it.
Eventually, a bit of fear catches the other hunters, and they make more speed, and they start overtaking Daedra. And she kind of harangues them as they do it. The fog is centered with you. You're, I assume, with Daedra on Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
And so as the 2 owlbears kind of leave that fog, you see one of them trips, tumbles, and the other one kind of like turns around and has to catch itself because something has happened. With that, I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
I was on one of those owlbears.
Oh, yeah.
I got another natural 20 for initiative.
I got a 5.
10.
Come on, Daddy.
What'd you get, Daddy?
2.
2.
22.
Hey.
Nice. Jason. Jason rolled a 1.
Ben sucks at initiative.
Did you guys just really bring Jason to be a sacrifice?
No, I...
Maybe.
Feel.
So with that, the owlbear tumbles over. Ben, make a dexterity saving throw. You were on that owlbear. With the low initiative, that's what we'll give you.
Yeah, he's in the satchel of ours.
I'm in Simon's.
Okay. Then the owlbear knocks into you as it's going forward. Okay. I'm doing this because you had the low initiative.
Well,
is what I'm doing.
I didn't mean to. I just mean, like, does he need a roll too?
No. This is just because the series of events.
That's an 18.
Hey.
18, not bad. You're able to hang on to the owlbear. You don't get knocked off. The rest of you kind of are in this circle around the two owlbears up front, Rosie behind, and you hear the creaking of trees around you, and you see the hunters are preparing themselves. They jump off of their owlbears, draw bows, and like have their back up against the owlbear as they kind of like spin, creating this, like trying to take a look at the whole forest around them as the owlbears are doing the same. You see them working kind of in tandem in this way. And you see just past the fog is this form, this tall figure, and you see up close it has two arms that are very long to the elbows and then short, but then with very long fingers. And you see another arm from their chest that is coming out and forward, and you see this painted white mask that they have as well, and it is just kind of like coming up from the earth behind one of the trees. And you see this log is what caused one of these owlbears to trip and tumble, and it just sits there as you guys prepare yourself for battle, and we will pick up next time in the forest here.
Nice.
With this fight with one of the painted ladies.
That is so creepy.
I've been your host, your DM, Alex. With me has been...
Crazy.
Dash is Rooster Crow.
Caleb is Simon Monroe.
Milo is
Monet.
Monet.
And Red is Ben.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
That's it.
That's it.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.